Will everyone please remain standing as Miss Kelly Pierman and Miss Kate Van Keulen will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing as Roshni Bia sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You may all be seated. Welcome. I am the proud principal of Sobrato High School. I'm Miss Debbie Padilla. And before I begin, I would like to take this opportunity to welcome our distinguished guests, members of the Morgan Hill Unified School Board of Trustees, Ron Wolf, Rick Badillo, Don Moody, Shelley Thomas, Claudia Rossi, Bob Benevento, Amy Porter Jensen, our Assistant Superintendents, Norma Martinez Palmer, Steve Betando, and Kirsten Perez, and our Superintendent, Wes Smith. We would also like to take this opportunity to thank our Home and School Club, as well as Kawahara Nursery, Cal Colors, Johnson's Lumber, and Sir Speedy Printing for their generous donations and support for this event. Now, seniors, as you sit patiently awaiting your turn to walk across the stage and reflect upon the recognitions that you deserve, take a moment to think about the challenges that you have overcome to reach this milestone in your lives. Honestly, you have successfully completed a very difficult stage of your lives, and for you, sometimes more difficult than for others. This group of students is more like a family than any other class. We have had to support one another through tragedy, the loss of loved ones and friends, in addition to the normal turmoils of life. You have acted like siblings as you argued about class activities, blamed one another for problems, and also standing strong to support any Sobrato community member in need, both emotionally and financially. In fact, your class has raised more money for our Sobrato families, students, and staff in need than any class in our history. Although I cannot say I will miss the, I thought Sarah or John or Kelly or whoever got your permission, oops, sorry, I will miss the smiles that always accompanied the apologies. Sitting amongst you are students moving on to prestigious colleges and universities, others going off to serve our country, and our specialty trade schools and the wonderful world of work. Some of you are the first in your families to receive scholarships to pay for the entirety of your higher learning, while a few of you have even been able to raise your second semester grades this week in order for you to allow you to walk today. Yes, it's been stressful. You are a fun and talented group who has challenged me throughout our 4 years together. So now I challenge you to take our bulldog spirit beyond the high school walls and into the world of college, work, and real life. I hope that all of you will continue to honor the Sobrato way throughout the rest of your lives. Use the lessons you have learned in the many social and academic situations you have experienced the past 4 years to help you successfully navigate the remaining voyages in your lives. Taking pride in yourselves, you will show pride in your alma mater and your community. Class of 2013, congratulations on your past accomplishments and good luck in your future endeavors. Good luck, and I will truly miss you. And I'll cry later. So, they'll be back, that worries me. So now it is my honor to introduce to you Dr. Wes Smith, our superintendent.
On behalf of the school board, it's my privilege to welcome you all to the 2013 graduation. Each year I get to stand up here and thank several groups. I want to thank the parents for all your support, even Rich Ferrato, and the way you've helped your kids get to this level where they are with the opportunity to realize their dreams. I want to thank the staff here at Sobrato. It's my job to know when people do a great job teaching. This staff does an amazing job. I respect and admire them, and Principal Padilla is one of the preeminent leaders in this state in secondary education. And so to the staff at Sobrato, thank you for all you've done. And then I thank the students, and usually I thank them for things that I think they may have done or may have gone through, or I make assumptions because I've got to say something for a couple of minutes. But given that Puth, Tane, Roche, Biffle, Jordan Squared, Rach, that these kids have spent 100 or so hours at my house around my family, supporting my daughter through friendship. I know more about this class than I've ever known about a class before. And I'll tell you this, I believe without question that the young men and women behind me can do anything they want in life. I have no doubt. I think about Sean, and I expect that he is going to clean up the ocean. He will make an impact on our environment, no doubt. I will not, and he didn't do the cheese breads. We got to get that straight. He had nothing to do with the cheese bread. There you go, Sean. I won't be surprised when Jennifer Gonzalez is elected our first female president of the United States of America. And Mrs. Inouye, well, she can do anything. So nothing she does will surprise me. In fact, this group, for all of them, I absolutely believe in you, and I know you're going to do great things. And I can't wait to read about all of you and hear about your successes. Now, I don't give her any privileges as superintendent. Very few. Here's one. To Jordan. I love you, and I'm going to miss the hell out of you.
And we promised the tears would wait. He's making it hard on me. So, each year, our class selects a keynote speaker whose wisdom or teachings have inspired them. This year, the class of 2013 has asked Mr. Howard Barnes to provide a final lesson. Please welcome Sobrato's Civics, World History, and Mock Trial Advisor.
I want to turn this around and face you guys. morning to welcome you with a friendly greeting and to let you know that I was ready to begin. But now, it is you who are ready to begin your journey to life beyond Sobrato. It is truly my honor and privilege to be able to speak with you today. For truly, you have been one of the most memorable classes I have taught in the 18 years that I have taught. It's supposed to be the teacher who makes an impression, but it is you who has made an impression on me that I will not forget. I have so many great memories with so many of you. From fresh chocolate chip pancakes in class, to rolling chair contests, to games of Dalmoody, diplomacy, werewolf, and casino. From a hat party based on historical hats, to an online discussion group that was renamed Chipmunk. 4 of you helped lead my mock trial team to back-to-back years of championships. The second period raised $388 for leukemia out of your own pockets. I have performed in plays with some of you. I would like to apologize if you got hit with a frisbee in my class. Truly, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. During the Friday debates in civics, we have discussed beliefs, philosophy, personal rights, and personal freedoms. Sometimes these debates got a little heated. Fifth period was particularly energetic in those discussions. Your time at Sobrato has come to an end. It's time to say goodbye to tardy bells and hall lockers, to getting your agenda signed to use the restroom. No more spirit rallies, advisory classes, or morning announcements. No more outside points. I thought you'd like that. Also gone are those passing periods with friends, that friend you've known since 3rd grade, that friend you grew closer to in 6th period, or that person who became your friend because your names are next to each other alphabetically. Most of these people that you have seen regularly here at Sobrato are soon to be a distant memory. Those few that remain in the years to come should be treasured. They're more valuable than your most valuable possession. I hope that you find yourself and that you find your passion, as I have, and that you can devote your life to a work you find rewarding, fulfilling, and fun. This is my hope for you, but this is not my advice. Here's my advice. Ready? Whatever you do something that makes a positive influence in somebody else's life. This can be a friend, or a life partner, or a child, a coworker, a student, anyone. Finding your personal happiness isn't just about making yourself happy. In our society, people tend to focus on making themselves happy, but happiness must be shared. Find someone to share your life and happiness with. Do something for someone else. Soon you'll begin your journey into the real world. Whatever you choose to do, whether you choose college or the military or a job, your life is about to change drastically. For most of you, the next few years will be the most challenging and exciting of your life. It has been an honor to play a small part in that preparation for your life ahead. Farewell, Bulldogs. The world awaits you. It is my great honor and privilege to introduce our next speaker, Ms. Sarah Orozco, ASB President.
Okay. So, at every graduation, there are really only 3 questions. Where is my kid? When is this over? And what are we getting for dinner after we escape the photo mob? Some will go home to a nice lasagna, others out to a fine sit-down, and still there are those in-and-out loyalists. We are, quite simply, a hungry people. But today, as we head out to dinner, a different hunger pangs within us. There's a hunger for our delectable futures, a craving for independence, and a delight in having made it to the entree of our lives. The question is, guys, what are you hungry for? If you don't know yet, that's perfectly fine. The world is an unlimited buffet. You've got the spicy, the tangy, the bitter, and the sweet. And yes, I like food. And the best part is that there is no such thing as gluttony in the mind. My challenge to you all is to go pig out on life. So enjoy your dinner, Bulldogs. I love you. And it is now my pleasure to welcome to the stage our senior class officers, Mr. John Soto and Michael Altamirano.
Senior class of 2013. We are here. Today is the day that all stresses and drama of high school are officially over. It's now time for summer and our lives to begin. I'm glad I'm graduating with individuals such as you all. We all made a lot of friends, and well, we lost some. Today I ask all of you to put any grudge you have with someone aside and congratulate them. Congratulate someone you don't know, because this might be the last time you ever see them. So at this time, I'd like to congratulate my best friends, the Ohies, the entire senior class of 2013, and Katie Shagnon, the love of my life. Thank you all.
I was just on my phone, liking a photo that the student named Coulter Bosnick put up on Instagram. My generation loves social media sites such as Facebook and Instagram. The reason why my generation loves social networking is because we're all young. And when you're young, you have this faith that people are basically good. We have this love for people. That's why we want to share what's going on in our lives. But as we grow and become adults, that trust we have for each other slowly disappears. I'm not saying all adults are like this, but most agree they are not as open as they were when they were young. The world lacks that love, that simple belief that people are basically good. The only way for our world to get better is if we start trusting each other again. So to my class, as you go through life, never lose that love for people. Because as John Lennon once said, when we are in love, we open to all that life has to offer with passion, excitement, and acceptance. It has been an honor being one of your senior class presidents this year. Thank you, and a shout out to pretty much every single person here because you're all amazing for coming. Thank you.
And now we'd like to welcome to the stage
Thomas Burback
and Jennifer Gonzalez, this year's winners of the speeches.
Hey y'all, watch this. When we hear these 4 words, we know our friend's about to do something really stupid. And if you're like me, you're the one sitting there saying, guys, this is probably a bad idea. And then I'm rolling down the hill in a tractor tire thinking to myself, how did I get here? And why? That's the question I have for you, class 2013. How did you get out here, on this stage? How did we survive the last 4 years of high school? And why? Why did we spend the last 4 years here? Why we stay up all night studying for a test or finishing a project that we procrastinated on until the last second? Why we spend hours after school practicing with our teammates? Class 2013, the scars will heal, the glory will fade, then we'll be left with memories that we made. So what memories did you make these past 4 years, and what are you going to do with the knowledge and experience you gained here at Sobrato High School?
Buenas tardes. Hoy nos graduamos, el tiempo ha pasado, ya no somos aquellos niños que jugábamos en los columpios, aunque claro, algunos de nosotros todavía lo hagamos. Juntos hemos aprendido, hemos crecido y hemos madurado. Y al estar aquí el día de hoy, hemos llegado a una meta. Todos hemos escalado montañas y nos hemos caído en ciertas ocasiones, pero estamos conscientes de que la vida tiene muchas montañas, pero nuestro triunfo depende de nuestros valores y los principios, los cuales ustedes nos han inculcado. Hoy día todos decimos gracias. Gracias a ustedes por enseñarnos a ver la vida con una sonrisa y por darnos la valentía de salir adelante y de hacer todo sueño realidad. Es importante reconocer que todo sueño se puede cumplir si nos atrevemos a soñar más allá de cualquier circunstancia que se nos imponga, porque nosotros tenemos la llave de nuestro futuro. Nunca dejen de soñar. Recuerden que las pequeñas fantasías se pueden hacer realidad, pero hay que tener confianza en nosotros mismos y luchar y creer. Recuerden que el que adelante no ve, atrás se quedará. Gracias. Now it is our pleasure to introduce the 2013 Salutatorian, Moira Foster.
Teenagers and cars, a combination etched into our minds by movies like Grease and Fast and Furious. At Sobrato during the school week, you will see hundreds of cars pulling up to let out teenagers or park. There are bright red sports cars, dusty silver commuters, huge yellow buses, and rumbling old trucks. While all unique in style, these vehicles have something in common: the people inside. We, class of 2013, the drivers and passengers, are all at a crossroads. At the end of our childhood road and at the beginning of our adult one. Soon we will only be able to see Sobrato in the rearview mirror, the road we have already traveled. Ahead of us lies an open road with different directions to choose from. While we may have backseat drivers, we will each navigate our own course. Some of us may take a wrong turn just to hear the GPS, our mind, scream, "Take a U-turn at the next available opportunity." Nevertheless, we will succeed. Whether we drive to school in a shiny car, pile out of a minivan, or jump off a school bus, all of us have influence over our future, which is beginning now. It is my pleasure to introduce to you the 2013 Valedictorian, Rebecca Inouye.
All that came to mind was a bunch of cliches. You know, like, today's not the end. It's the first day of the rest of our lives. But then as I thought about it, I realized using a worn-out saying like this wasn't right for this class, because we are not a class that settles for what's already been done. We're a class that reimagines, reinvents, and redesigns what we're given. It was our class that came roaring back after a horrendous freshman year homecoming skit to beat the juniors in our sophomore year, and then beat them again our junior year. It was our class that spearheaded the movement to ban styrofoam in our district. And I'm so proud to be able to say that I'm a part of this class. Together we survived high school. We survived integrals and variables, Punnett squares and verb conjugations, 5-page papers, and pages of notes on the Celtic culture. And despite what people say, the class of 2013 is lucky. We're lucky to be a class that has great leaders, free thinkers, artists, athletes, and hard workers. And my one regret for all of high school is that I haven't gotten to know all you. But I know, because I've seen what our class can do, that I need not wish you luck in your future. You've already got it. So today, we say goodbye to our high school years, but we go out knowing we are the one and only class of 2013. I love you guys. Cluck. On behalf of the senior class, it is my honor to welcome to the stage a teacher who has inspired all of us. Delivering a senior farewell address, Miss Brooke Bailey.
Good afternoon, class of 2013. I'm honored to be speaking to you today, even if it is for only 2 minutes. Now you're getting back at me for all the speeches I made you give in my class, and all the essays I made you rewrite ad nauseum. This is at least my 20th draft of the speech. Almost a year ago, I was faced with the ultimate challenge, and have had to fight hard to stay alive and thrive because I still have a lot of living to do. This student body became my greatest inspiration as it showered me with love and encouraged me to teach cancer a lesson. Through my research and diligence, I intend to remain a living lesson and legend to you for many more years to come. Of all the lessons I've taught you in the past, this is the most important. That whenever you come up against an obstacle, do not consider it a barrier, but rather a challenge. View it as an opportunity from which to grow and learn. Remember, it is not what happens to you, but how you respond to it that matters. 4 years ago, my 9th grade students impressed me so much that I chose to follow my freshman advisory class through to its senior year. We feasted, laughed, and cried together. And I watched you mature into wonderful young men and women who are going to have amazing lives because you have ambition and drive and a ton of love. That can be said of the entire class of 2013. You all have hearts of gold, as demonstrated by how you express gratitude and love without reservation, and you have minds full of intellectual curiosity, as evidenced by the over $3 million in scholarships you earned. Please continue to strive to give back to society and change lives for the better. Sobrato's National Honor Society, led by a strong group of seniors, put on the first annual Brooke Bailey Walk to raise cancer awareness and thousands of dollars for cancer research. The yearbook staff included 2 pages about breast cancer. Your compassionate actions prove that you are well on your way to making a difference in this world. I am so proud of what all of you have already accomplished and can't wait to see where you go from here. Thanks to Facebook, I'll be able to follow some of your future adventures. Just remember to always be thankful for what you have, find ways to serve others, tear down any barriers that get in your way, and embrace life like there is no tomorrow. In true English teacher style, I will leave you with a rhyme and an alliteration to keep in mind as you leave here and take on the world that awaits you. To give is to live, and no matter what, always love deeply, learn passionately, and laugh heartily.
And now, we will begin conferring diplomas. So the audience is aware our students have chosen to sit with their closest friends and are not in alphabetical order. They have decided that they have had to pay very close attention for 4 years. It's time for their parents to get that experience now. You will notice in the program that many students have symbols next to their names, indicating special recognitions that our seniors received at awards night. A gold cord worn tonight signifies that a student is in the top 10% of the class. To be in this year's top 10% of the class, they had to receive over a 4.2 GPA. A silver cord has been earned through community service. A blue and gold cord identifies our AVID graduates, and a black and white cord indicates the Golden State Seal recipients. And ASB is wearing the gold medals, right? Yeah. And blue. I'm making sure I don't forget anything. As we start this, if you would like to take a photo of your student, you will have, you may do so from any one of the aisles. Also keep in mind we do have a professional photographer here who's taking photos, and they will be sending those out to you as well with your option of ordering. Please do keep the aisles clear and remain seated so that people around you can see their particular graduate. And now it's my honor to introduce Assistant Principal Kevin Miller and our counselor Ted Thomas, who will be reading the students' names, and our board members will be handing them their diploma covers.
And
here we go. Kelly Pierman. Kate Van Kulen. Roshni Vyas. Sarah Dove Orozco. John Soto. Michael Altamirano. Thomas Burback. Jennifer Gonzalez. Moira Foster. Rebecca Inoue. Haley Valenzuela. Devin Gunsky. Katie Shagnon. Jimmy Tran. Scott Murphy. Darren McKelvey. Addison Wang. Kevin Lee. Ofi Kalu. Lukman Aslam. Seth Hill.
Sandra Marquez. Jacob Masters. Letty Valdez Zarate. Ashton Rutledge. Samantha Murado. Tanner DeCibio. Taylor DeCibio. Kylie Killinger. Leah Nishimatsu. Amanda Bogdan. Stacy Aero. Sybil Pace. Mary Watts. Wesley Chang. Marcus McCoy. Taylor Melody. Rocky Wagner. Alex Allert. Sebastian Carrillo Maldonado. Mitchell Pasek.
Frank Bates. Umid Calvert. Gutzeli Gutierrez. Lucero Moreno. Ulysses Ayora. Angelica Rodriguez. Megan Loback. Claudia Ortega. Don Van. Hunter Freeman. Tara Schwarzenbach. Michaela Spain. McKenna Miles. Larissa Keller. Katie Weddle. Emily Kyle. Jenny O'Neill. Zach Termanini. Emily Roth. Elena Burlett.
Haley Brogan. Danny Burnham. Brayden Gillespie. Adriana McCain. Daniel Johnson. Lucio Cipriano. Jesse Vega. Jeremy Benton. Ryan Corvase. Alessandro Tognacini. Stan Plagata. Alejandro Alvarez. Benyam Tackle. Celia Mares. Christopher Tran. Kevin Tran. Janessa Thomas. Dylan Patel. Justin O'Neill. Jason Nichols. Emma Barnes. Angelica Pineda. Charles Wynn II. Stevie Parker. Damon Mahiko. Anthony Sines. Chris Romo. Chris O'Neill.
Tracy Nguyen, Ann Nguyen, Megan Langa, Kelly Kasahe, Jennifer Nguyen, Jeffrey Dale, Alex Subuyuj, Caitlin Brewer, Amanda Zizzo, Jacqueline Ashley Foggiato, Brooke Ann Westfall, Kelly Harris, Amanda Mshinsky, Amanda Naranjo, Amanda Baker, Brittany Schmidt, Kaylee Isaac, Kelsey Hernandez, Nicole Fumagali, Nina Usuki, Wadia Jubran, Madison Goyette, Kayla Lake, Bradley Edmonds, Cassidy Eddy, Aaron Sanchez, Holly Dunwoody, Austin Lunn, Brian Nguyen.
Hi, my name is Brian, and if you guys didn't know, me and Orlando Hernandez, we used to be dance partners back in middle school, and when I was graduating middle school at Martin Murphy, before I went up, he was like, "Hey man, bust a move," and I didn't. So Orlando, this is for you.
Christiana Bridges, Gabrielle Smith, Melody Way, Tara Kelly, Brett White, Adrian Quintana, Emerald Nguyen, Melissa Nepmaceno, Gloria Wynn, Megan Craig, Ryan Mitchell, Eric Romano, Sergio Chavez, Galen Bannister, Delia Lopez, Destiny Martinez, Abigail Gutierrez, Frankie Hutchinson, Anthony Bellot, Graciela Juarez, Ashley Gonzalez, Viviana Sobrato, Sania Sapp, Jessica Espinal, Nancy Gonzalez, Vanessa Magallanes, Hermelinda Vasquez, Josue Llamas,
Chanel Scott, Adam Carrillo Arias, Brianna Rivera, Alyssa Jimenez, Viviana Vasquez, Yasmin Marin Badillo, Dane Richard Goddard, Tommy Naranjo, Brian Roush, Jose Martin Mendoza, Sean Anderson, Joey Caruana, Ryan Perez, Kevin Montano, Scott Mercado, Miranda Mariah Martinez, Laura Jacqueline Ortiz, Kenya Covarrubios, Mireya Rebecca Avila, April Delgadillo, Amanda Violet Alipaz, Jency Putaparampil, Rachel Catherine Foster, Jordan Lee Maharaj, Jordan Mikel Smith, Christine Audrey Papascu, Gabby Gomez, Janae Amder, Devin Shepard, Adam Greenland,
Maritza Anaya, Jasmine Kasky, Logan Mosher, Nicholas Crawford, Cody Schaefer, David Falk, Alyssa Arianpour, Adrian Havilana, Aaron Hopkins, Jordan Cambra, Ali Hoffer, Emily Marsh, Alyssa Wilson, Rebecca Barone, Kelly Wapensky, Raylene Uribe, Alana Quade, Alicia Lara, Victoria Huynh, Jack Dubel, John Anderson, Quan Bowie, Mark Chamberlain, Nick Tang, Timothy Dang, Tommy Yap, Nathan Merritt, Ravneet Gruel, Blake Limbaugh.
Kelsey Parmenter, Alyssa Ferrato, Danielle Dobler, Chelsea Stencil, Blake Porzio, Michael Boxnick, Nick Carpenter, Travis Lavelle, Tyler Carpenter, Charlie Whitworth, Drew Braun, Jen Gallagher, Vincent Nguyen, Selena Sheldon, Ashley Bomfante, Jennifer Turner, Avery Conforti, Jody Turner, Jessica Irene Post, Nicholas Gerard Williams, Jacob Michael Bignoni, Lucas Jeffrey Salem, Caroline Graham, Morgan Rowe, Monel Aguilar, Neve Haller, Cole Foreman,
Joseph Garibaldi. Jordan Santiago. Jason Struzik. Kai Stolich. Jody Peterson. Nick Guglielmo. Emily Gerber. Stephanie Jimenez. Melina Lopez. Alex Ellis. Brandon Salisbury. Ali Moore. Christine Himba. Erica B. Beardsley. Cheryl Danae Hendricks. Mara Krikorian. Ernie Vargas. Casey Conforti. Antonio Flores. Andrew Bueno. Peter Flores. Mandy Stanley. Christopher Scott Neiman. Bailey Jane McNabb. Jonathan Michael Muir Gallagher. Joshua Mello. Andreas Mello. Ronnie Almaraz. Ryan Prasad. Natasha Vanessa Harid. Eleanor Grace Harnett. Nicholas Peru. Sydney Source. Dresden Redfield. Brad Cachopo. Christian Ramirez. Zachariah Zong. David Markowski. Joseph Trillo. Miguel Redman. Nicholas Hardy. Isaiah Hardy. Kyle Brown. Charles Crulin. William Puna. Drew Glines. Rome Hockaday. Simone Wright. Flor Martinez. Rochelle Green. Elizabeth Esquivel. Angelica Guevara. Albert Newman. David Stutz. Eduardo Curiel. Juanito Montemayor. Marciano Perez. Vincent David Lau C. Fanua.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, though he's not here with us physically, but we know that his spirit is shining down upon us and smiling today, Orlando Hernandez.
For almost an hour at some rallies and afterwards, so I know they could go longer if they wanted. We're waiting for a couple more pictures. We're on the last one. They've got their diploma covers. There's no diplomas in them. I've threatened because I like them so much I'm going to change their grades and keep them for another 4 years. Right? Yep, Ernesto, you're staying with me. 4 more years. I'm going to miss them too much. The power of computers. Okay. So now, my graduates, please rise. And trustees of the Morgan Hill Unified Board of Education, it is my pleasure and honor to certify that these graduates, upon receiving their diplomas, have successfully met the graduation requirements of Sobrato High School. Students, you have worked hard to complete these requirements. As a symbol of moving on to the next phase of your life, you may now shift your tassels to the left. Woohoo!